burn it at both ends. I like the fire causing mayhem. I'm not tired, I've been waiting, I'm not forsaken. I'm my own and I'm jaded. Energy comes from my hatred. Call me the villain, cause I be killing. I got no feeling, I've been dealing with all my demons. I like to feed them, they be chilling, yeah they be screaming. I can hear them in my mind, they just wanna find any fight, any reason.
To the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never letting go, even when it hurts. This is my curse.
Have to be working to deserve it. Adrenaline is surging, ain't no serving. I'm the king, bring me everything that I've ever wanted, that I need. I believe I could be anything, watch me. Give me a second to blow, give me a second to grow. Be at the top of the show, be at the top like a pro. I flip the switch, different mode. No, they ain't laughing, no joke, cause I attack when they won't.
Welcome to the dark side, there ain't no place to hide. All your fears are electrified. Welcome to the hard side, where it's all do or die. We're the shadow to the light. I can feel it in my bones. I'm addicted to the thirst. I ain't never letting go, even when it hurts. This is my curse.
Another day, sailing away from me. And though the work isn't done, I don't want to hear you. 'Cause you cannot muster the strength. It's a uphill battle, but it's my attitude. I'm prepared. If I and bury my mind to wait in defeat. There's gotta be a way where there's a will, because our fate is now sealed. There is just a way I'll concede and bury my mind to wait in defeat. Yo, we gotta leave, but you got to get from around it and take that black pill right back to wherever you live.
And he turns 8
Yay.
in 2 weeks. So
I'm not unmuted. Now I'm unmuted. We are back. We are live once
now
again.
we're back.
Hooray. Oh. Some of us were hastily scarfing down some dinner before a game. Sounds like most of us were. So, before we begin, it is time to do XP for the month of October.
Oh, yeah.
We, however, only have one birthday this month for this particular game. Mine.
It should be doubled because my son's is the same day.
There you go.
So
Worth a shot.
Unfortunately, you took your shot, and it was just a bit offside. Where we go? Here we go. Rolls. Okay, so somebody want to give us the monthly XP roll, and I will.
Well, I did it last month. This is my birthday. Somebody else want to run it?
6.
I'll get it. What is it? D6?
1d4 plus 1.
I thought that was Star Wars. Okay.
I'm not in there.
4.
Nice. So you've got 4.
Oh,
And you've got an additional 4 for birthday XP.
Sweet.
So 8 additional XP this month. Bam!
I'll take it. I forgot to spend some during this break, but that's okay. I'll just have more to spend later. All right. 8.
8 is great. Oh, where did?
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay.
All right. So does somebody want to give us a recap of last game?
Pull it up here.
We got Waru. Woo!
Yay! This was like all y'all. I totally took a step back on that, which I was happy to. Let's see. So,
Wrong notes.
all right. So last time on Street Fighter, which was September 5th, Project Get Waru. Basically, we found out that we needed to kidnap an Axel Walker for trade for Waru. Basically, it's Waru's twin from another mother. We ended up going to the Biltmore area of Phoenix to try and find Axel, and there was a bit of a discussion as to how we're gonna, go in and get him. And this was definitely the guy's plan. Let me see here. Do you want me to go into details about there's lots of details about what we did to get in.
No.
Really suffice it to say the plan was essentially to go in there at dark, go in, and they were able to get him. Axel had been passed out on the couch, but let's see here. Axel woke up. Huntsman and Yosef were able to get Axel, pin him out, knock him out, and then basically they exchanged the cars and had a successful getaway. It's really quite simple. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So we ended up trading Axel for Waru, but he did say that there are people looking for us. We did go to Denny's for a victory meal, because why not? If the Avengers can do shawarma, we can do Denny's.
Sure.
And so we, at the end of that, once we all rested and stuff, we actually traveled to the reservation to meet his mentor, White Buffalo. And this guy apparently is huge, 7 foot tall, and just big. And that's where we left off. We left Waru there while I believe we just went back to our extended stay, not Orlando.
Right.
While we wait for him to finish his week of training, because that's kind of what I think anticipated, is about a week for him to be there to learn kind of what he needs to know, and then make our way back to Orlando. That's it.
All righty. So during this week, we'll assume that you've already made the arrangements to extend the extended stay.
Yes, pay the extra.
Which wasn't really a big deal. So Waru has spent this week.
Let Digger know of the expense.
What's that? What was that? Rachel, did you say something?
I thought we are we staying longer than a week? I thought we only booked it for only planned on staying there for a week. Does he need more time?
Can Rachel hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear us, Rachel?
I'm not hearing anybody at this point.
That's
Oh, there you go.
That would be why. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was happening there because I could see her.
Testing.
Can you hear me at all?
Yep, I can hear
Yes.
you. Can you hear us?
At all. For some reason, all of a sudden my sound just completely cut out.
Ah.
What is going on?
What's going on?
Your mouth
Rachel's-
needs to be about 70 times
I know.
larger than what it was.
Right? Rachel gets on camera and I said, hey, yay, yay.
like literally, you're like your mouth and he's like engulfing the camera, and then yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, you could like literally eat my head in one bite. It's a
So
good song though.
we will wait for her to get back.
For what
But
it's worth.
in the meantime, the week of training that Waru has been going through.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Yay!
Oh, sorry. I missed kind of what some of you guys said.
Nope, it's okay. Most of it was just jokes at your expense, based on a song. Nothing big. But yeah, so the training that Waru has taken place, most of it started off in extreme temperatures, focused on obviously connecting with the heat and channeling fire specifically, and trying to increase your knowledge and aptitude with the element in question. It ranges from sweat houses to give you that sort of to put you in touch spiritually, all the way to extended time in the desert by yourself without water. So to purposely, as he puts it, bring you to the edge.
I probably hallucinated a few times, I'm sure.
Probably. You hallucinated of some Latino-looking luchador with a big head and boxing gloves, telling you to take it to the limit. Yeah.
And a kangaroo standing next to him. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Come on for hold more guts. Come on for hold more guts. So, strong bad reference. And then towards the end of the week, you started focusing specifically on your capability of summoning the fire and attempting to obviously do bigger and better things. Like one of the things he tries to have you do is create like a big column of fire, as opposed to just fire coming off of your hand being channeled, or the fireball that it's not really a fireball, it's more of you have like a fire streak that goes across the ground, sort of thing. So
my fire strike.
Yeah.
Honing in on that.
Well, yeah, but like a fire pillar, sort of,
Oh, okay.
sort of thing. And while you're unable to accomplish it, he does kind of give you the methods that you would do to try to summon that, as well as putting you in touch with the fire and attempting to move through it safely. So overall, your training was a success for the week. It was long and very arduous, however. The rest of the group during the week, obviously, there wasn't a whole lot to do, so you had to go and find some things to do. At one point, you guys went to the movies while waiting. Then you ended up going to go see a special showing of like Ghostbusters or something.
No, we went to go see Wolverine or Deadpool and Wolverine again, even though it just came out on Amazon and all that.
Deadpool, Wolverine. Okay, well, there's
Sure.
that. Sure. Probably worked out yourselves to keep in shape while you were waiting. Was there anything specific that anybody was trying to do while you were here in Phoenix?
Not get fat.
That's a good accomplishment.
I succeeded at that.
No, I don't think I'm gonna kind of venture out because we haven't had good success when we're out in public. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of stick to like the extended stay in the surrounding area. Occasionally go to the movies, like you said, and then maybe go to a local museum or something, just as something to do.
Okay.
While we're here.
Sure.
Hang out by the pool is where you can find Dylan.
All right.
Yosa's making sure to get a gun license for his newly acquired gun from Axel.
Mm,
Do you even
Um,
need one in Arizona?
I don't know if you
No.
can do that here if you're international.
Oh,
Yeah, and you're not actually a citizen, so you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to get one.
Yeah. That's a hard no, and no offense, but you're probably not going to be able to take that with us when we
then
travel.
never mind.
Yeah, you
That's,
are Australian.
Yeah, traveling with a weapon is like, I don't know. Good luck.
You have to have like hunting licenses and like proof of what you're doing that way, and or governmental.
I see part of a head
Yes,
and some kangaroos, but Derek's voice.
Hey, there we go.
I am also concerned that you did keep the weapon because that is technically traceable and stuff. That's kind of like evidence of stuff. So I don't know if potentially you should keep it. Just as a heads up.
Are there territories in the town? We did a lot of investigating of the underworld around here.
Territories like for fighting?
No, like gang turf, basically.
I mean, yeah.
So as long as we're out of God, I'm trying to find his name. As long as we're out of the crime lord who doesn't want to see us anymore, Tamplin.
The Golden Mirage Society.
Yeah, as long as we're outside their territory, I'll find like some just local jujitsu and go to open mats and work out.
That'll work. That will work. So everybody keeping a low key then. So eventually Waru comes back to everybody. Looking a bit darker than he normally does. Probably a bit dustier.
Water, all I can see is your water bottle in front of your face.
Yeah, you are leaning way back and it's taking you almost completely off of camera.
Other way. Other direction. You need to angle yourself the other direction. Like turn the other way. There you go. There you go. Now you're center, kind of.
Like it looks like the camera's pointing right at me, but evidently it's not.
Yeah, but every time you lean back, you go to the the right.
Derek, it's because you're using the wrong camera again.
No, I'm using that one, am I?
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I'm using that one.
Yeah.
Oh. Dag nabbit. Let me see.
I love seeing the background with all the kangaroos, but that also means I can't see you.
I will try to fix that. Right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, since you're using XSplit, you're gonna have to go into that and have it use a different camera.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Much better.
That mo better.
Way better.
I'm like, why? I'm looking right at
see
it. Why is it not? Yeah. Okay.
You may be looking right at it, but the camera's looking right at you.
Yeah. Well, the camera was just the wrong camera. Oops. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
This. Does it come on for hope more gods? It come on for hope more gods. All right. But with that, your time in Phoenix is up. You are ready to go back to Orlando. But really, at this point, it is up to all of you. What is it you're going to do going forward?
Well, after we get back, I know that I think we have some. I thought we had some more fights scheduled, but I don't know what we're gonna do when we go back.
You have been hired for more. You have not been given more as of this point.
Oh.
So then that's something I will probably need to look into then to find out when to expect the next fight. So
Okay.
I shall do that. Let me-
All right. So then there's a traveling scene with the 8-bit graphic plane flying from Arizona back
Yep.
over to Florida.
the dots.
Florida. Bum.
Jaham.
Exactly. USA.
So I was looking back in my notes. It says, it says next fight July 11th, but then I realized I have the July 11th notes. So after that, I don't have anything for scheduled.
I think that was like
Yep.
the first.
We are way past July.
Yeah.
Well, it's the way I'm keeping notes. I have like the entire previous year in one page.
Oh.
And then I started keeping pages
Oh.
posting.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So 8-8, 9-5, 10-3. Those are our last 3 games.
Gotcha. So you fly back. There's, with the exception of jet lag, there really isn't a whole lot going on. You get back to the Y at this point. It is still the YMCA. There is, a quiet level of activity in here. There's some people working out. There's a little bit of background music going on right now.
Have we heard anything about the next King? Was it? No, it's abbreviated as KOF, but is that like
King of Fighters?
King of Fighters? Okay, that's what I thought. But that next fight is the 10-17, and it's team fights, right?
Right, that is correct.
So that might be something that we probably should prepare for. Do we know if we are getting in on that? McLean said they had a contact within, but we're not ready for that. Okay, so we probably won't be able to make that entry. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
Let's find that out instead of assuming we don't have it.
Okay.
Didn't McLean said that he could work
He
some
says he has a contact, but he also said that we weren't ready for it at all.
Yeah.
But
That was back in June, right?
July 4th is the date of the notes for that particular bit. Rematches. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really sure what to do next.
Same. I know. Let's go to the beach.
The King of Fighters tournament is our chance to get your dad back, right?
Well, yes, but at the same time, I'm just concerned that maybe we really aren't ready for it. But I'm willing to go if we're able to get in. Like I don't want to wait if I don't have to.
Okay, the alternative doesn't seem attractive. Like, sorry,
another
Daddy
year?
didn't come help because we didn't.
No,
think
trust
we'd
me,
do
I
enough.
know. I know.
I mean, let's do this.
I'm down for it. I'm willing to go, and it's supposed to be team fight. So I guess we've done pretty well so far. I think what I'll do then is I'll reach out. I can reach out to McLean and see if potentially he is still willing to help us maybe get into that as a team fighting group.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, then I shall. I'm going to text McLean first.
Sure.
Say, hey, Evie, do you have a minute to talk when you're free in private?
Yeah. So
I know we're time difference type of deal. So.
well, I mean, you're already back in Orlando at this point, so there's no time difference.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, he sends you a text back, and he says you just says available whenever.
All right, and I'll I'm assuming we're in our rooms, so I'll just kind of call in from there. I expect you guys to be around if you want. So I will go ahead and give him a call once he responds.
Okay. So he said. So he picks up and he says, "Evie, what can I do for you?"
Yeah, I wanted to see if the help was still available for us to try and get into the King of Fighters tournament as a team.
He says, "Yes, but the teams that he's looking for, well, let's just say they're far closer to World Warrior level, and your
Are
team
not
would
World
be
Warrior
correct.
level.
You don't even have the reputation to essentially get in the door. So I'm
Yeah,
trying to
that's
come up with something
the
different
concern I had.
to try and find a way to get you in. The problem is Stroheim, the House Stroheim, are they made their name and all of their money off of war profiteering. Essentially, they were mercenaries initially to hire throughout like the Middle Ages up into the modern age. So he tends to have a cadre of very well trained individuals around him at any given time. Never mind the fact that Krauser himself is a beast of a fighter. So it's difficult for me to try and find
an
in that would be easy. Being there as a fighter would obviously grant you immediate access, but your group simply isn't ready for something like that.
I understand that, but a point was brought up that I can't really necessarily wait another year potentially for another tournament to come around to where I can try and get my dad back alive. So I feel like I'm grasping at straws here a little bit to try and get stuff. Like I've got your investigator helping me, and he's definitely provided some information, some updates to an extent, but I just I'm still really no better off at this point, as far as the circumstances.
Right.
I
think I might have something that can help, but you're not going to be there as fighters.
Okay. What do you suggest?
Like some high quality H2O.
I mean, I'm a pretty good ring doctor. I can do that. So
I think I can probably bring you in as staff.
Okay. I would prefer that to finding world-class fighters, and when I'm not even at their level.
But again, it comes down to confronting him to try and get your father released. I'm trying to come up with an idea that's not going to have all of you wind up with your heads on pikes
and I don't want that either. I mean, my team here has been extremely supportive, and the last thing I want to do is put them in any more danger.
But I think that's what I can do to start. Give me another day to see if I can work on that idea and come up with something that sounds a little bit more feasible.
Well, any ideas or just suggestions would be helpful. I just outside of this, I'm again, I'm not really sure how to retrieve him at this point, other than providing myself as bait in a way to get him released.
I don't think that you have anything that he wants. So probably I don't think you being bait is going to be, like I said, let me give me another day to think this over and see if there's a feasible way that we can do this without. It's going to be overt no matter what we do, but at least it follows his warped sense of honor.
Okay.
That's really the only way we're going to be able to get you in and out safely without it being some sort of drastic overmatching or something. And
Yeah,
being
yeah.
overwhelmed.
I already know we're way overpowered coming up against them, but I mean, you can't win if you don't play, right? So,
Right.
all right. Well, I genuinely appreciate everything that you're willing to help us with and try. So, I guess I'll wait to hear from you and go from there. And she'll hang up.
Okay.
And just kind of look back to the group and I know you guys heard, my side of that conversation. I did not have it on speakerphone. He definitely agrees in the way that we're not ready for the world-class fighters that are going to be there for that tournament. However, he did suggest potentially us getting in there as staff, as our way in. But even still, obviously, we potentially will, encounter individuals. But that's the idea at the moment. He's trying to work on it, but he knows and doesn't believe that we're ready for that caliber of fighting.
I also do not believe that we're ready.
I don't think we are either. No offense to you guys, but we all have room for improvement.
We could, but once we're in the castle, we can sneak around and find your dad.
That is exactly kind of the idea, I think, is to, I guess, pretty much try to sneak around, try to find him, or at least get the layout of it. Even if we're not able to rescue him, we can at least figure some things out, potentially while we're there. So, I mean, that's kind of the it at the moment. Where I'm going to wait to hear back from McLean and see what he has come up with. But potentially we're looking to make a trip here within the next couple of weeks.
Nice. We're going to Germany. Let's go.
I am going to reach out to the PI, and I'm brain farting on his name.
Isn't it McLean?
No.
He's not the PI. No, I gotta go back. Hold on.
We gotta start brushing up on our German.
Haagen-Dazs.
Wait. Sorry, I had to look back for his name.
What was Haagen-Dazs even
Haagen-Dazs.
close?
Deacon.
What is his name? Damn it.
Deacon.
Deacon. Thank you. I was like, I should just done a Control F and find it. All right. So Deacon. I'm gonna basically just kind of casually text Deacon asking any recent updates or news. Potentially going to Germany ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, keep in mind there's a big
I know.
Yeah, so you obviously don't get a text back just yet. So in the meantime, I'm assuming everybody is just kind of working out, getting general reps in, be it calisthenics or just pumping iron or focusing on certain things that you may have already done to get ready. And then Evie, you end up getting a call.
Do I recognize the number?
A couple hours have passed by at this point. Yeah, it's McLean.
Oh, okay. Cool. She'll answer. Hey, what's up?
All right. I have got an answer or an idea, I should say.
Okay.
It's going to require a bit of tomfoolery when we're there. So
are you planning on being there?
Well, I received an invite.
Oh, wow. I can't be surprised at that.
That's how you're going to be getting in as staff. I'm not there competing, but he does tend to invite select individuals for viewing as well.
Okay.
He says, so I will be bringing you in as my staff. However, you are given what this idea is going to entail. You're going to need to train as if you're going into the tournament.
I guess what do you mean by that? Going to need, if we're going in as staff, but we still need to train as if we're going in.
Correct.
I'm confused at that statement.
The idea that I've come up with, again, it's placating his warped sense of honor, is that you issue a challenge to him directly for your father, and he obviously will likely scoff at that because you're very insignificant.
Clearly beneath him.
But the idea is that he puts somebody forward or some individuals forward
A representative?
as his proxy.
Okay. Like Game of Thrones when Pedro Pascal got his eyes gouged out.
I think I missed that series, but yes. We'll say yes.
Let's hope not.
As his representation, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So
that's why you're going to need to train.
Okay. I'm willing to do that. So just to make sure I'm understanding this, we're going in as staff. However, the whole idea there, though, is that I'm going to have to issue a challenge to him to release her father as the winning prize for that.
Correct.
And the hope is that he puts someone in well, like, as you said, like his honorable, sort of wicked, twisted, honorable sense, that he's going to appoint a champion or champions of sorts to basically do it for him.
That is what we're going to be angling for, yes.
Okay. And I just have to ask, how and when am I supposed to present this idea to him, or this challenge to him?
You'll be doing it. You'll be doing it at the tournament.
Well, yes, I understand that. So am I just supposed to pop into the middle of the ring and point at him and say, "I'm challenging you for the release of my father"?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
You're
okay.
Next.
I know. Yeah.
You know what? It's worth it. So, 100%. I will let my team know. Do we have any dates, or I'm assuming you'll get me the times and the dates and stuff as to when we need to leave and all that. We're currently in Orlando, obviously, still, as you know.
Right. I've already booked a flight at this point, so we're going to be leaving in about 2 hours. So recollect your things.
Okay. And she's going to look at everybody else like, guys, get your shit together. Start packing.
Running around like a crazy person.
Mike has like 2 shirts he unpacked or something and just puts them back in.
You just put them on, like less to carry. Okay. All right. I'm sure McLean heard that. And all right, we'll be heading to the airport.
He tells you what gate to go to.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we're ready. All right. Thank you. I can't express to you how much I appreciate this. And
well, you might want to save that. You're going to be challenging him directly and challenging his honor. So,
well, his honor, like you said, is twisted and wicked. So we'll see where we go from there. And at this point, she'll hang up and look back to the rest of you guys. And all right, guys, we're going to Germany in 2 hours.
Oh no!
So get your stuff together like now. And we're gonna head out. This is the gate information. Tickets are waiting for us. And I'm going to make a call to like the front desk area and just say that we're not going to extend our stay after all.
You're in Orlando. You don't have to do that.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Okay. Well, I'll just shorten our stay anyway. I'm not. I think I don't know how long I booked the regular hotel for, but we'll just say it's X amount of time.
No, you're in Orlando at this point. You didn't. There's no booking. You guys are back at the Y.
Oh, at the Y. Sorry. I
Why?
completely forgot about
Because
the
we
Y.
love
We're at
you.
the YMCA. Now we're
Yep.
back at the place we started at.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. So before I leave, and I know we've got like it leaves in a couple hours, but I'm gonna take a moment to look for. Oh my God, what is her name? My best friend that came out here or that was here already. I can't remember her name.
Jen.
Ben?
Jen, thank you. I'm just gonna tell Jen. Or I'm gonna go find her real quick because I hope that she's. I don't know. I'm
No,
just gonna
she-
look around and see if I find her.
No, yeah, she's not actually here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm just gonna text her. Hey, sorry to this short notice, but I gotta go. But I loved seeing you here, and you know what? If you're ever on the other side of the pond, come look me up, and you know, we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
So she sends a 2 thumbs up emoji sort of thing, and she says, "Good luck."
And Stephanie, I know that she's with us. Does she want to come with us? I don't know if McLean is expecting her to
No, she's gonna hang back here, because
Okay.
if she keeps traveling with you guys,
It's
even
gonna
though
look
there's a little bit of
suspicious.
safety in numbers, but yeah, I mean, if they start
No,
looking
totally
for
fair.
you guys, then they might wind up finding her. So she's gonna
No.
lay low here at the Y and make a go of it.
Yeah, you're in a good place. There's some good people here, but still watch your back, you know. And I tell her to text me or call me if she needs anything, or Digger for that matter.
She will.
At
She
the ranch.
she nods and says thank you, and she realizes you guys just got back in. You've only been here like an hour and a half or so.
Yeah,
And she's like, but good luck.
yeah. Well, she'll give her a quick hug and like just
Okay.
you're good, like. And yeah. So she grabs her like backpack or duffel bag of stuff. That's her carry-on essentially at this point, and we call we have the Escalade, right, or the ride service.
Mhm.
We'll just call him and say, hey, we need to go to the airport like yesterday.
Okay. So within a few moments, he pulls back up in front of the Y to recollect your gear.
I'm going to tell the people at the front desk that if anybody comes looking for me, tell them I had to leave, but I'm thinking of them and I hope to see them again soon.
I feel like you're making fun of me for some reason.
So
No, it has nothing to do with you. The high charisma character. So
Oh, okay. I've
so
never seen you do that.
the girl at the front desk just says, "Okay."
if anybody
Yeah.
come looking for me, it's clearly a lover who misses me.
All right. Well, he takes you to the airport, and you hustle through check-in at the
Yep.
gate.
Oh, before we leave, Yosef, you got to ditch that weapon.
Oh, he didn't fly here with it. He would have.
No,
He would have ditched it in Phoenix.
That's what I mean. Like, oh, okay. Sorry. I guess, yeah.
We're in Orlando.
I know that. I just, for some reason, that weapon thing, this situation is sticking in my head. Like, you're going to travel internationally with that. No. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, Brittany. There's no Delamain service here for them in Street Fighter.
Okie dokie.
But when you guys get through the check-in and you see, you guys go to the terminal you guys go to for check-in, there's like nobody else at. There's like no line or anything. It's just like, one lady waiting there, checks you guys in. And then she just goes back to waiting, for whatever reason. They bring, the baggage handlers come in and they put it specifically on a cart. And there is actually one of those. It's a it's like a cart. It's like a go-kart, but it's got that extended bed that a couple people can sit on it, kind of like the type that you would see at amusement parks or whatnot.
Airports.
So similar to that, but it doesn't have obviously like multiple, cars to it. It's just got the one. And they take you out onto the tarmac.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna trust it.
Where's the 747?
They're driving us onto a tarmac?
Yes.
I think it's a private plane.
Yep.
It has a 747 as a plane?
And then across from there, like you're passing by, not obviously behind them, but passing by, a couple planes that are parked and either refueling or boarding other people or whatnot. And then you eventually start getting over to a private hangar.
Yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't own a jumbo jet.
I know he owns a private hangar at an airport. Like, I wasn't expecting this. I think I was just expecting like, economy class. So I'll
big
take it.
pimping now.
What's that?
Said we big pimping now.
Yeah. So when you get in there, it is oops.
Bison owns a jumbo jet.
Why would I not?
Bison is also a terrorist. Of all the weird comparisons, Davey.
Davey of all the time.
He just wants to fight on the wings.
Yeah,
I know, right? Yeah.
Exactly. He just wants to go out and fight on the wings.
You gotta learn to say in he first.
I think Krauser has a plane too. Hold on, let me check.
There we go. So you are in. You see parked in the hangar. Not that you would necessarily know what this particular jet is, but it's a Global 8000.
Yep, I have no idea. Sounds like it's going to get us there fast.
So I will post a picture of what that looks like in the
Nice.
Facebook chat for those of you interested. Actually,
We get tables.
forget that noise. I'll just put it in the Street Fighter chat and Discord. Because sometimes the messenger doesn't like me copy and pasting a picture. There you go. That is what it looks like.
Keep Davey away from the wings.
And then there's a shot of the inside. So yes, it is a private plane. It is very swanky. It can fit anywhere between 12 to 14 people in it. And of course, there is
it'd be like 70.
What's
Do we
that?
know how long the flight's going to be, generally?
Let's take a look.
8-ish hours, 8 to 10 hours, depending on the speed of the plane.
1 second.
It's 8 hours from Atlanta to Paris. So 8 to 10.
Well, this would be easy for us.
Okay,
But
so
that's on like an Airbus. That's on a Delta flight, so or an Air France flight.
right,
So.
and of course, you're also assuming you're going to Germany because he never said that.
Oh.
Yes.
That's
Oh.
true.
no.
I didn't ask. That's probably that is my error.
It's only
But I
an
trust
hour.
McLean.
You land
So
in New York. What?
he says that
So-
we're gonna have to train first. So I'm guessing that means that that's what we're doing.
Oh, so we're going to Brazil. Let's go.
Some crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it should say on our
apparently Brazil.
tickets, maybe. Or no, he just said the gate. I don't know if our tickets actually say the destination because it's a private hangar and plane and shit. So
Correct.
Maybe he wants that Brazilian ninjutsu.
Yeah. Let's go.
yeah.
We can get a wax while we're
Brazilian ninjutsu. Is that what you're saying?
That's why I said
So-
Brazilian ninjutsu.
So basically, ninjas
Brazitsu?
in Brazilian flag colored gis that dance around like they're capoeira. Is that what we're doing?
Sounds good.
So as you guys are boarding, you find out that the flight is to Tibet.
Oh,
Wow.
And-
We're on that plane forever.
Yes, you're going to be on that plane for a little over 25 hours.
Oh no.
well, you know what? Good thing that we have these nice seats. This could be a lot worse. We could be in economy traveling there.
Yeah.
Just saying. Is McLean on this flight with us too?
Uh-huh.
Cool. So he's gonna endure it with us. So cool. I mean, during that time, I guess I'll just be kind of discussing with him in that, sort of the idea to bring us in as staff and all that. Nothing's too specific, but just sort of the general idea is like our idea and the plan, like us as staff, what they're going to do and stuff like that.
Right. So while you guys are obviously taking the long plane flight over and the Indiana Jones Adventure Arrow following behind as you take to the skies, obviously there's enough food on board for the trip, because it hadn't been completely discussed as to where you were going, that you were aware. You're obviously going to have to pick up some gear for the rest of the trip after they land. So you're going, and he does explain that there's going to be some hiking, and you're going to need to obviously going to have to purchase some all-weather clothing that will work for everybody, but that's not a problem. We can get all of that there at the base camp.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'm more than happy to buy all the stuff that we need for that.
So once you guys take flight, obviously, as we've already indicated, it's a very long flight.
Yeah, 2 days.
Not 25 hours. 25
It's gonna
hours
feel like
is
2
a
days
full
after that.
day.
No, it's
Well,
a
yeah.
whole day, 25 hours.
Are we
when I
going
think of
east,
day
west, or
fun.
north?
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
It's okay. No, fine. I was just making a snarky comment. It's okay. Go ahead.
I was saying, are we going east, west, or north?
From Orlando?
Yeah.
I didn't plan that far ahead, so it's
I
one.
just, basically, if we go 25 hours to the east, we're going to see the sun pass over us a couple times. Whereas if we go to the west, it's going to be like a 19-hour day or something.
Oh, gotcha. I see what
No.
you're saying.
That's what those little like visors are for the windows.
Yeah.
Either way, our circadian rhythms are screwed.
Oh,
Mhm,
yes. 100%. Gotcha.
Can you say jet lag?
If you go north, it's probably the most normal.
Well, I anticipate, like, for me being on there, I'm planning on getting up and like doing some like stationary exercises and stuff just to kind of keep the blood pumping and stuff and all that good stuff.
Sure, that's fine. Nobody is going to spontaneously get drunk and
Mm-mm.
fight and wrestle or whatnot, like some
Nope.
of the WWE wrestlers did on the Flight from Hell.
On a plane? Nope.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
While Yosef trains, he's going to be doing his research on the fighters in the tournament.
We don't know who's all going to be in the
Yeah,
tournament.
you have no idea.
Sorry, let me reframe that. Any world-class fighters that may appear in the tournament.
Okay.
Well,
Right
you can
now,
ask McLean.
right now, you guys have not been given a list of anybody like that, and that's one of the big draws to these private tournaments is you don't
It's
always
a
know.
surprise.
And you're going to need
Yeah.
to tilt your camera, Colin.
Are
You accidentally bumped it when you got up.
Yeah, sorry, I smacked the desk
Yeah, no worries.
with my knee.
searching on the internet, like once the tournament is over in previous years, does anything come out about it?
No.
Okay.
It's very private.
Yep.
Kumite.
No, because if that was the case, then Frank Dux would know all about it. And he probably won like 3 of them and had the fastest knockout and the fastest punch.
I read something actually today about that said that Frank Dux was actually a borderline failure in the military, and for him to play off of like, there was 60, single elimination bouts or something like that. They said like the way they calculated, there would have to be thousands of fighters, and it's virtually impossible for the storyline that he had told. So,
it's a load of hot garbage, and a lot of people take the piss out
bought
of
into it. Right. And the first person that comes to mind is Justin.
Yeah, of course, because Justin trained with him.
Yes.
Anyways,
and he's a ninja. He's like
yep.
17th degree ninja that they taught him in the Navy.
Yep, and the FBI.
And the FBI.
So
anyway,
but you again, long flight. Today is a day to be completely disjointed because now I'm saying long, and Brittany's in the chat. I'm thinking of that Japanese commercial for the gum, and it's all long man. Anyways. So you take this trip is obscenely long. There is a reason why you guys pull those blinders down so you don't completely throw off your day-night cycle. But when you finally land, even as soon as the doors get open, it's not like blizzard, or whatnot, but it's Tibet, and it's dang cold, and you guys dressed for Orlando weather.
Yep.
So for about an hour, while you guys are getting, the appropriate gear to dress up and hike the rest of the way, you're cold, until you get changed and ready and whatnot. Now I need everybody to give me a stamina check, just one. We'll story tell through this. Actually, let's go stamina and athletics because that would be appropriate.
So 2 rolls?
No.
Stamina.
What the hell?
Just add them together.
Add them together.
0 successes, but I got 3 ones to pull me out of success.
Oh.
Difficulty
6.
4 successes.
And
Yeah.
I got
Failure.
2 10s.
4 successes with 2 10s. Yeah.
Wow. So
I'm able to focus again now.
Ditto.
That's what it is. I'm like, you know what? I might not be able to elemental skin, but you know what? I'm warm.
So at this point,
I'm good too.
So at this point, John
Everyone's
is hating
around.
life. Like he's used to grinding on the mat, not grinding up the side of mountain. And he kept up with you guys for about the first fourth of the journey. And then at that point, like everybody's having to try and take turns trying to help pull him along and whatnot. And
this is bull.
yeah, exactly. It's just garbage. It's garbage. That's what this
We might
is.
need to attach him to a sled.
I thought we were going to Germany.
I know, yeah. One of my beer, man.
Stupid Sherpas.
Yeah, Brittany's all call for the yak. But
Don't talk
and
back.
everybody is
Oh.
roped off too, by the way, as you guys are going, because when you start getting closer and closer to wherever this summit is at, it's almost a perpetual blizzard when you're coming up through.
It's not Everest, is it?
No,
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
in that mountain range essentially, but not
close.
Everest itself.
It's Camartage.
But you guys keep going and trying to plow on, and by the time you guys think you're getting close to where it is you're supposed to be going, the only sound that you know that John is still there is the clattering of his teeth. It's just like sort of thing, just and the occasional fuss of like how this is stupid. Just he's just like balled up. And everybody else is just trying to trudge through and pull yourself to the top. And as soon as you get to, by the way, McLean is going through all this with you because he's avid. Pardon me.
Yeah, he's got to lead us there.
Yeah, he's gotta lead you there.
Makes sense.
Um,
But I'm sure he's like perfectly fine with it.
oh yeah. And when you eventually get to get close to the summit, everything just instantly clears. Unexplainable.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then from there, you eventually get up to the top, and there is a temple that sits at the top of this peak.
Can you imagine going to the grocery store from here? Jeez, who lives up here?
Does John have any points in survival?
That would be funny. Actually, that's appropriate for you.
Yes, he has 2 points in survival.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He'll be able to recover.
I'm going to go up to Waru and like try to hold my hands.
If it wasn't for the fact McLean
Oh yeah,
wasn't
he's
right
fire.
here,
He can do that.
John probably would have gone, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Colin, you have to tilt your camera down again. There you go. Thank you. But the temple here,
Chestnuts roasting over an open waru.
the temple itself is an old looking structure. It doesn't look like there's anybody else here at this point. There's no monks or anything around. And as you start to approach, McLean throws back the cap on the hood on his coat, and motions for all of you to follow him in. It is a little bit warmer here now. Obviously you're having to deal with like Arctic wind blowing, around you. But as you get to the temple and you look out around, you can see the blizzard around the top of this peak.
Ooh. Does it
Like,
feel
are we in,
like
like an open pillar? Like it's like there's a pocket, or is it below us?
Essentially you are in the eye of the storm.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, so it's like a pillar, kind of like if we look straight out, we would see blizzard.
Yeah.
Not like we're over the storm.
we're in it and
Yeah.
we're okay, essentially?
We have
Does it feel like a supernatural type thing? I don't know if there's a way for me to
100%.
check.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, you should still feel some sort of wind coming through here, even though it looks like the eye of the storm. And you don't. It's just all nice and calm here.
I'm not going to question it.
It's about as cold as you would expect. Like for those of us in Arizona, like winter in Flagstaff, or if you're from California, winter in Big Bear. It's going to get snow.
So some snow, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get snow, but it's not like freezing Arctic weather. You could get by with just a regular coat and pants.
Sweet.
As long as you have available shelter, yeah.
Right, which you do.
We'll just sport better than this. In the hike up here.
He also just looks over at John and just says, you're going to have to go back through that if we head back down.
As opposed to what? Continuing to go up? Of course, I have to go back down. But on the way
I
down,
think
you can
you'll be
sweat.
fine, guys.
It won't take us as long getting down.
Yeah, just you know what? If you really want to get down fast, just go on horizontal, and I'll just roll you in a carpet and just push it down.
Oh,
You
yeah,
probably
this is
do that
land
to
where it's got
Jones,
like
save
flying
him the
carpets and stuff.
misery of freezing to death.
Well, you might be warm on the way down.
It'd be
I'm
caused
sorry,
by
what?
adrenaline.
Yeah, right.
But at this point, as you guys are taking in the scenery, McLean says, so for about the next week and a half, this is where you're going to be. So you might as well find a spot to claim. And glances to his watch. You got about 3 hours before we start training.
Roger that. And she's gonna look around for a. I don't know what he's saying, like a spot to claim. But
Essentially,
for
essentially, they were old monks' rooms.
I was going to say, are there monks here, or is the place empty?
The place
Okay.
appears empty.
all right, so I'll find a place or an area that has at least like some overhead covering to it, and
Yeah, that would be one of the monks' rooms.
pretty much. So I'll
Yeah,
claim one of those.
they're all small private chambers. Think if you've seen the original Doctor Strange movie, something like that. It's
Okay.
small.
It is Camartage.
Works. All right, cool. So she'll find a room, claim it. Probably towards the front of the main sort of training areas, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
the temple itself kind of goes around in mostly a square fashion. In the center, it looks like that's where training takes place. There are weapons and tools as well as some equipment in here. There are a couple of modern pieces. It's clear, some people have been up here since the temple has been constructed. But for the most part, it's not like electronic or anything. It's all like the older school, actual weight sets or just, with weights and pulleys sort of thing.
Mhm.
Nothing like running tracks or I should say the, you know what I'm talking about, the station,
Yeah, it's all natural.
the stationary walks or running mats or whatever they call
Treadmills?
them. Treadmills, thank you. And at that point, McLean goes inside to start setting some things up. He's obviously gone to the kitchen to start a fire, so food can be prepared soon, and to start boiling water.
I've heard of having a summer home, but geez, this
Mike,
guy's got everything.
why don't you give me a wits and alertness check,
Everyone, or
Mike?
Nothing.
Okay,
Not my day for dice.
apparently not. That kind of makes sense. You're super exhausted when you just finally claim the first room that looks claimable. You just crash onto some straw mats. You're like, hey.
It was a hard walk. I'm going to sleep.
Yep. So you're not really
is this
looking around.
Is this stone here? Pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, mostly stone. Some of it has some wood pillars to it. You do see the what do they call those? The thing that Bruce Lee was famous for. The wooden
The
man.
Wing Chun dummies?
Yeah, Wing Chun. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see those there too. And most everything here is worn. Like it's been used before and quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's gonna win Chun tonight.
Across the nation and around the world.
Yeah, find a spot, then focus. Be working on that. My next maneuver that I want to get once I get the XP is going to be Heat Wave. So
Oh, dang.
Gotcha.
because I need that to get spontaneous combustion,
Okay.
which is for somebody else, not me.
Ah,
I will make you spontaneously combust. Although I could get elemental skin too, though. So, yeah, I've been kind of reading. So, yeah.
So anybody doing anything in the meantime, or are you just finding a spot and crashing?
Yosef is going to basically, after he sets his stuff down,
Mhm.
he's going to find a nice open spot to basically. It looks at first he's practicing cartwheels, but it becomes more apparent he's trying to fall up after each distance with a kick, but failing. I'm trying to get him cartwheel kick.
Okay.
oh, gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dylan is going to claim a room, and then I guess just wait till it's time to train.
Okay.
I mean, I'm jet lagged, so I'm going to take advantage of the fact that we have 2 hours to spare,
Mhm.
and I'm going to immediately take a nap for
Okay.
like an hour 15 or something like that.
Sure.
Just to get some sort of energy rejuvenation in.
Sure, sure.
So,
Okay. All right.
and I'll
Well,
be right back because I have to go to the bathroom.
go do that.
Thank you.
So as everybody either crashes or tries working out a little bit or focusing, eventually that time does pass. And there is the smell of something cooking coming from the kitchen nearby
Bacon.
as a hearty soup has been created. And there is some waiting for everybody out in the courtyard as something light and easy and warm to fill everybody up with before you end up beginning. And you end up hearing some footsteps on the far side of the temple, followed by a loud belch. And a man, an older man, comes approaching. He's got a little bit of gray in his hair at this point, but he's got this really long black hair. Kind of comes up a bit in the front, like it's very kind of wild-like in its own way. He happens to have like a pack of stuff slung over one shoulder. With a sword, which appears to be a katana strapped to his back. He is in your typical karate gi. He does have some furs over it at this point. And he has a big gourd in his other hand.
Oh shit!
With the cork is off, and he takes a swig of it, sort of thing, and looks around and he says, Haromaru is back. McLean, where are you?
Uh-oh, I heard somebody.
And so he comes,
Ayumaru.
he comes walking in, and he sees, everybody out there at this point. And he looks and he says, "Oh, you are not McLean-san." Then hiccups, a second, takes a big swig of his sake again. And McLean, comes walking out from the kitchen, and he says, "Oh, you made it. Everyone, this is Haomaru. Haomaru, this is He says this is.
Oh my god.
He says this is Evie. This is Waru. This is Joseph. This is John. And this is Dylan.
Would I know Hamaru?
Maybe of him.
It's a possibility. Why don't
Okay.
anybody who wants to make the roll, you can.
I should, because I technically I know him out of character, but
You're going to need to make an intelligence, and you're either going to want to do investigation, or if you have, or you could do style lore.
interesting.
Oh,
Difficulty
Is
6.
this for his like fame in the circuit?
Potentially, yes. Mhm.
Uno. We met his daughter and,
3.
and ex-wife at a pool party. Just FYI.
Oh, I think I was after them.
So, what everybody get?
one success.
And 1.
I got 3.
Okay, well, so Colin, you have actually heard of Hawamaru. He is a kind of a wandering vagabond, tends to stay off the radar a whole lot. But he is a known and very well established fighter. Most of his fame came from the fact that his ex-wife and daughters had a television show. And so he got mentioned there like
Hell
several
yeah.
times.
Abe and Sayuri
Are-
are his kids.
Abe is not his child.
It's from another. Okay, I don't remember who he's from.
Robert
Yes,
Garcia.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joseph just nods and says, Oderman, nice to meet you. He just stands up and just does a polite bow before saying back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he bows a little bit with a kind of a sway in his step, as you can smell the sake coming off of him.
Yep. And I'll approach as well, and I'll say, "It's nice to finally meet you. Sayuri sends her regards because I met her at a party."
And he says, Sayuri, very good daughter.
She was very nice, as is her mom.
Which game was he from?
Samurai Showdown.
Yeah.
Samurai Showdown. Okay.
And he says, Keiko, very good breeding hips.
I haven't heard that bit, but if you say so.
And so he says, he says, Hawamaru has agreed to help assist in your training.
Oh God.
Nice.
Well, at least it won't be boring.
Yeah. McLean is
It's
like,
only
no.
fitting.
It will be if I'm asleep the whole time.
He says, if anything, Hawamaru is far from boring. And he says, McLean-san, you tell a very good joke. And he just scoops up a bowl and starts chugging down some of the the brothy soup that McLean had brought. And so he's kind of walks around and looks at everybody, like sizing everyone up. John, why don't you give me a stamina and survival? See if you recovered well enough. Difficulty 6.
Not with my luck.
He got hit with
I know,
hard
right?
with jet lag.
No.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't fail. Technically, he just didn't win.
You didn't botch.
I didn't botch. Yeah.
That's the word.
Failure.
So he kind of looks you over, and physically you guys can tell John is still trying to recover at this point. Like that hike up the mountain, like his body is still saying, "Man, this sucks. This is stupid," even though he's not
The coat was
verbalizing.
too small. The cold got in.
Yep, just like everything. And he looks and he slaps John really hard on the back, sort of thing, causing him to buckle a little bit. And he's like, "Oh, you need more stamina. Probably not to big hit with the women, eh?"
Hey, not up here.
Joseph just about doubles over.
I just say no. It's not me.
and so he kind of looks around and he
AFC
says,
level, much better.
he looks around and as John replies with that, and he looks to McLean and he says, "McLean-san, have you not told the student I sire two children here with Keiko?" And he's like, no, that's not really what we're here for.
Who's the second? Because I totally forgot who that was. I only know Sayuri. I really thought Abe was the other one, but I couldn't recall.
Nope,
But
Abe
I
is
guess
not.
Joseph just pulls out his mask. This ain't gonna be boring at all.
And he just wanders off at this point to put his things back. And McLean looks to all of you and says, "I think it's time you start getting dressed and getting ready."
Agreed.
Don't have to tell me twice. She gets up and just immediately leaves.
I got this.
Well, are we going to be training inside or outside?
Most likely outside.
Is there any difference?
You see those trees over there that have marks on them that have healed over? I'm pretty sure we're going to be hitting a few of those.
Or dodging a katana.
The character's been in a lot of video games.
What's that?
I still have his page up from where I got the picture.
Oh,
and I got to like the games and all the Samurai Showdowns, but also King of Fighters 15 and Capcom versus SNK and Soul Calibur 6.
Oh, for Halomaru?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he made it into a King of Fighters. That's
Yeah,
right.
he's
that's
been
right.
around.
They did have some. Yeah, because Nakuru was in there too.
It says he's a DLC character.
Oh, gotcha.
I was all honestly expecting a King of Fighters character to pop up.
I would
You know
expect
what?
that next game.
Keiko and Haramaru, that was a tumultuous relationship. It was fun, but chaotic.
Well, King of Fighters, for all intents and purposes here, it could be any lead characters in any game.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Super Smash Brothers as a spirit.
All of a sudden, some dude comes out and starts doing pogo sticks on a katana sword. And you're like, oh, that's Yoshimitsu.
Pogo sticks on a katana sword. That's an image.
Haven't you ever seen that?
No.
Yoshimoto, he like.
I don't play any
does
other
this,
video
like-
games other than
He
City
does
Heroes.
like he's like got this like he balls up and he's crouched, but he's on his katana and he's like he'll be like boink boink boink, and if he lands on you, you're like
Oh,
he
damn.
sticks you. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I wouldn't
like
be
it's
surprised if
a very damaging but very lame looking move.
Hmm.
It's
I wouldn't be surprised if Morgan ends up appearing at the fucking King of Fighters tournament.
Yeah,
Let's
but don't hurry that up
go.
because no one wants that.
Yeah, let's bring Dimitri, Morgan. Oh my god.
Possibly like Baby Hood or something.
Yes! Yes! Who's the zombie? I forget the zombie guy.
Victor.
Do I need to roll again to recover by the time we actually start
Victor
training?
or Lord
No. By
Raptor.
this point, you've recovered. It just took you longer than you really had expected.
This mountain kicked my ass before we trained against the damn samurai.
You know what?
No, but I know his brothers who and why.
Let's see. I think she's still watching. She is. Brittany, I think you're still watching. If you're watching, do me a favor and roll 2d10 in the chat of your choice.
I'm watching the list.
I know, right?
Which one lights up?
I'm trying to
Probably not-
decide if I want to try
Doing
for
supers.
stamina 6
You've been rolling good in supers.
for this training montage or other stuff. Because I have enough for stamina 6.
Okay.
If I'm going to train, I might as well try.
Brittany has heard the call and Brittany has rolled. Brittany has given you a 5 out of 2d10.
For
Wow.
for what? I don't know. what That's
Oh,
for.
nice. Yeah. Mike found a picture of Haomaru and posted some up. Nice.
5 out of 20.
Yeah, 5 out of 20. Unfortunately.
Tell me that's his current health.
There you go. Yes, that is his current
Mm.
health. He has drank away most of it.
Oh,
So that is those are the additional points that you are being given for this particular training montage. It's going to be taking place over this week and a half, during which you have access to learn most anything from so you can learn the weapon proficiency sword. And you can also learn anything from. Hold on one second.
wait, is that 5 additional?
Sorry, I'm
XP?
confused. What 5 for what?
You
I
can
don't.
be
That is it for
confused,
5
and I
XP.
will answer in a moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just really confused.
That's okay.
And if it's for XP, Brittany, you need a reroll.
Oh, hold on. Let me give.
I will give you my reroll. I
Yeah.
have one that I have saved and I haven't used.
That
I've
is
rewrote
not
it.
how
all
this
give you,
works.
we will all give you a reroll.
Yeah, let me go ahead and give Brittany a reroll.
I have a reroll from David from September 5th.
Yeah.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is
Dang it.
I have a
Oh,
reroll from Brittany. I will give it back.
So we'll go because it's close enough. So you can learn, with the exception of the fireballs and dragon punches, anything from Shotokan Karate.
It's a nice list.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's still got some nice stuff from there. You could also learn weapon proficiency, sword, and if you are learning from McLean, you can take most anything from Kung Fu,
Okay.
minus obviously again like fireballs or Zen no Mind. There's going to be, so you want to ask permission if you're getting from that list, like Denmark. I don't think he had that.
Okay, you said Kung Fu for him, except what?
Ask me specifically. Like fireballs are no go, definitely, and no Zen no Mind.
Zen no Mind is awesome.
And I don't think he had Denmark. Pretty sure of it.
Would you mind putting a list of that, of what we're allowed to do?
I don't have a list. You'll have to actually look it up in the book.
Give me a
Well, I
second.
meant just bullet point what we're allowed to do as far as the category, like Kung Fu, minus
Kung,
this.
Kung Fu and
Kung Fu.
Shotokan. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have a list,
Okay.
active list of what you can't get. You'll just have to go off of that or ask me.
John just posted the Shotokan, and I would assume he's looking for the Kung Fu right now. Too.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the
But
main
we
book,
just
Kung
can't
Fu
do like
is
Fireball.
Kung Fu is on page. It's in the core book at 74, but it's also on 79 in the updated one, the actual PDF.
There we go.
So the 5 that you got is an additional 5 XP.
Okay.
And you can, if you haven't spent anything as of yet on your characters with the monthly XP that you got, you can add that and attempt to get anything from there. Obviously, most any moves are available too.
Attributes are ×4, right?
Yes,
It's current level ×4, not new level.
correct.
Okay. Ugh.
And then it's ×6. It's ×6 when you get past that.
Well, I'm not worried about going past that.
I don't know.
To get a 6th dot, it would be 5 times 6.
It would be
Yes.
It'd be 30, yeah.
5 times your current rating.
Yep,
Or
so-
6 times your current rating, so it'd be 30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
For anything above 5, yeah.
God, that's so tempting. I have it, but I don't want to spend it. I don't want to spend 30 points on stamina.
Nobody's going to dizzy you.
I mean, for real. Like,
Yeah, it's real hard unless you have a dizzy combo to dizzy you if you've got 6 stamina.
Khan had physical attributes at 666, and it was like he didn't even need that many moves. He was just nuts because he was fast, couldn't be dizzied, and freaking powerful. He had like a punch of 5 or something.
I would only have 4
Wow.
XP left to spend if I did that.
So I'm
But
looking at
that is
stamina
the
5.
obviously that is the opportunity you guys have got at this point for the training. So
Yeah, you're putting us in a spot where like I have to really kind of think
well,
about
I mean,
what
you also take this time and discuss it amongst yourselves too, because remember, you guys you can poke off or work off of each other and ask advice like, what do you think I should do build wise or whatever have you.
Okay. True.
Oh, and it isn't on this list, but Ice Blast is available.
Can I get that at focus 0?
Negative. You have to have at least a focus of 3.
I was planning on. I was thinking about taking. Okay, so this is what I was thinking before the +5. Cartwheel kick and a buff to health.
Okay.
But I'm not sure what to take.
Well, keep in mind you have to have the prerequisites for it too. So if you're trying to get cartwheel kick, you have to have the athletics and the kick ability.
I do. I should have it anyways.
I can either do stamina 5 or I can do another willpower and 2 more health. That's basically what I'm down to. I don't
Yeah, I
don't know
have
that
the
a new
thing
move is
for
going to help
cartwheel
me
kick.
in this short of a time.
I have what's needed for it. It's a 2 kick, 2 athletics.
Okay.
So yeah, I have more than have it.
Ooh, I can get thigh press. Nobody wants to be thigh pressed by John.
Are we allowed to advance more than just a dot in an ability or a technique or anything like that?
I will allow it this training session.
Okay, that's exactly what I was
obviously
asking.
if you have
training.
obviously have the XP for it. Yeah.
Like for example, I have 1 in punch. I want to maybe to go to 2 or 3, potentially. So if we're doing a montage,
Oops,
Yeah. Not sure what to take though. I'm looking at Shotokan and Kung Fu. They both have interesting ones.
regen is chi based, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, regen is only 2. Well, I know it's 2 for me. Anyway.
And I have like
God.
probably not for me. I have 2 chi. I'm not gonna heal shit.
I'm thinking I might end up doing, and it makes sense, especially after my week of training, followed by my week of training.
Right? Yeah.
Um,
I'll tell
Putting a
you
point-
what. I'm going to not to interrupt you, Derek. I'll call an audible here real quick,
okay.
and I'll leave it up to Derek. What do you want to call, odd or even?
I'm quite odd.
Okay, so that means odd. I'm going to award you some more points.
Oh,
Even,
thanks.
you get nada.
Come on, no whammies.
I've given up hoping on dice today, so I'm just
Yeah.
Poor
I'm
Mike.
just resigned to no more points. Still doing my
Well, at
best.
least you're honest.
Okay, so Brittany, if you are still listening, why don't you go back into the chat of your choice and roll 2d10 once more? No, you cannot get a reroll.
Oh.
No, I don't want to get rerolls. Dang it.
This
Because
is better
with
than
2 more
Boulder.
points.
God,
I think 2 more
please,
points I could
please
buy
win.
Tornado
Please
for.
win.
I am 100%
Are
sure.
you sure?
Well, technically, I'm dial because that's what I'm wearing.
Raise your hand.
Yep,
if you're
exactly.
sure.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
Oh, great. So, like, I found something I could buy for 20 XP, but neither of these guys can teach it. All right, it's fine.
6 more.
6 more.
6. Okay.
Okay. So 4 for power uppercut.
That gives me
Keep in mind, when you're looking at PowerPoints, that's not XP.
No,
Okay,
definitely
it's
not.
It's not one for. It's not 1 for 1. So if you're looking,
I think it's
at
like
your,
a 4 for 1. I think.
It's 4 for 1, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. Like 4 XP for power uppercut.
that's it depends on how much it actually costs you. If it's 1 PowerPoint,
It says any one.
yeah, so that'd be 4 XP. Okay, just want to
Yeah.
make sure everybody was clear about that.
Yeah.
So everybody, thank Brittany. You guys got 11 XP.
Woohoo,
Thanks
thank you,
for her.
Thank
Brittany.
you. It's
Thank you,
going to help with
Brittany.
this impossible
Thank you.
fight going
And
forward.
thank you, me, for choosing correctly.
Yes, you do.
Ooh, I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Drum, I don't think I can pick exactly what I want to do now because I have to really think about stuff on this. So I
well then-
am debating on
then talk it
stamina
over with
6
Yeah.
or just kind of dispersing it into like athletics, brawl, like other like because most of my focus, in case you guys are curious, has always been my attributes first, backgrounds, techniques, and stuff, and everything else kind of just is an afterthought. Like my physicals are 5, dex is 4, stamina is at 5. Like those have been my focus primarily. So I'm on the fence. I have a couple of I have one combo maneuver, which is Tiger Knee Basher to Flying Thrust Kick,
I forgot about
which is a
combos.
dizzy combo.
Yeah. Combos are a thing too.
So I'm on the fence as far as like my health is at 19, my willpower is at 9. That's where all my focus has been. So I don't really know. I have 2 chi. I'm not a chi based character at all.
You got some chi-chi.
I'll have to save it for later, but I mean,
My kick is at 5. My athletics is at 4. So
I'll have to save it for
Well,
later, but I mean,
I am making a final decision here. I'm putting my athletics from a 1 to a 2, my focus from a 3 to a 4, and my intelligence from a 2 to a 3.
Okay.
And that works
always
out
important.
perfectly to what points I have left is 20.
Okay.
Because so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And that's
And make sure to send me your updated character sheets when you got your updates.
and
Yeah,
that's actually fits pretty darn good with
And
what
make sure you update your attribute or not your attributes, but your maneuvers too. Like your
Yes.
maneuvers, yeah.
your
The
intelligence is going
additionals.
to add your damage.
And so is my focus. Doesn't focus
On
add
some of
damage
them.
too?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
On focus-based maneuvers, if it has damage, yes, it's focus and intelligence.
Yeah, everything that fire bases. So I just went up 2 points of damage on, or 2 dice rolls of damage on everything, and it makes sense.
That's beautiful.
It totally makes sense with the 2-week montage that I went through, and then the extra point of athletics was like, okay, yeah, you stressed yourself out in the desert, and then you came back and you stressed yourself out climbing a
in
forsaken
rural,
mountain.
rural America.
Yeah. So
yeah, I've got
it
like
works
40
out. I didn't really
XPs,
focus on
I just-
anything specific, but that works out.
That's fine. That's cool.
Perfect.
Okay, here's my 2 options. I can either get stamina 5
Mhm.
and 2 health,
Highly recommend.
or I can get a combo, which would be double leg takedown to suplex to pin.
Oh, 3-point combo. Okay.
Well, it's a 12-point combo. It's 16
Well, I meant
points
3
if I,
move combo. But
if I
yes, 12.
throw it into a dizzy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I think a dizzy combo is always beautiful. Frankly, if you just have one, just have one.
both,
I mean,
both of them are good options. Yeah, 100%.
yeah, both are great. To be
I know.
honest, if I'm being honest, I would recommend the health and the other, like the first option you gave. But that's just me. Like
Yeah, I'll
more
provide
health means
that.
it means it takes them longer to take you down, and you get more hits in. That's my opinion.
If I can, because my biggest weakness is my speed, right? Is
Yeah.
like getting grabs off
So
before.
Dex would be definitely important.
Well, no, what I'm saying is if I get the combo, that gives me a +2 speed to the
True.
second
Correct.
and third move.
That
Which
would be
would
that would be a
counteract
cheap way to, or a cheaper way to try to alleviate that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, I can
fair.
get Dex 5, but that's not really what I'm after right now.
I don't know. I mean, that is a good choice that good and difficult choice to go between.
Quick question. Can we also upgrade like skills and stuff, abilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna learn technology from Almaru.
From right. Gotcha.
Homer.
Haomaru teach you computer. This is 386.
And then you smash.
This is called Das Boot. And it's just a boot that says MS-DOS on it.
If I do the combo, if I score the double leg takedown, which is the fastest move I have besides my basic maneuvers, then that's a knockdown by itself. So I'm at a +2 and they're at a -2 or -1 with kip up.
Right.
So that's a net swing of +3 or +4 speed to my
Potentially.
suplex, and then that's it's another knockdown. So now I'm once again at +3 or +4 to my speed for my pin.
But you said you were making it a dizzy as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you really probably only need to do a 2-point dizzy combo because, frankly, if you're getting him with the first one and then the second one, it feels like you might already be at cap as far as like.
I might, because suplex is one of my biggest moves. But the thing about pin is that it's sustained. So it's
Right.
a knockdown to a knockdown.
Yeah, like
to
knee
a
basher.
sustain,
Yeah,
which
like
means I can do like my combo might last for 5 or 6 rounds.
Correct. Right. Mm-hmm.
maybe choose your last maneuver if you're going to do a 3-point combo. Maybe choose your last maneuver as the one that holds them down.
That's what
the
I'm
end.
doing, pin.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so pin is a sustained hold. So it's knockdown, sustained hold, which I can hold for if I can keep it 3 turns.
Yeah,
until I
without
start to
being
lose armor.
dishonorable.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if I haven't, if I've managed to pull this off on somebody for 5 turns, and I haven't beat them yet,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
at that point they're already dizzy. I mean, because
Yeah.
that if you made it a dizzy combo, you're already looking at least 5 points of damage.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I may leave the dizzy off of it. Just save those 4 points. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
honestly, I don't think you need it with that. I mean, if you did it with 2 and do it as a dizzy combo, like that could be your winning combo right there.
So that's
You maybe not need the 3rd one at that point. So
12 points. I could get that combo and 3 health. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
there you
get the
go.
stamina.
I mean, yeah, health. I 100% recommend maxing out your health. Like for real,
Yeah.
the longer you're up, the better you
Yep,
will
poor man
fare.
stamina.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, I so that's what I'm thinking about, because this combo I can get around not having the stamina because I'll be controlling the fight. They won't be hitting
Right.
me, hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully, yeah.
If I get the speed, then they won't be hitting me at all. The not having stamina 5 will be less of a detriment.
Right.
Versus having the stamina 5 and maybe not getting my moves off fast enough. That's where I'm
Yeah.
Right,
Now,
right,
like
right.
my physicals to me are always like kind of my primary when
Yeah.
it comes to XP. Strength is 5, Dex is 4,
Well, I
Stamina
mean,
is
you're
5.
fighters.
So,
I mean,
well, my attributes.
if
Yeah, exactly.
anything, it's kind of like a werewolf game that you're combat heavy. If you're not pumping your physicals first,
Mhm.
you're gonna get blown away pretty fast. So it's just
Yeah.
that comes with Street Fighter. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's like I know that, but this is like I've got 24 XP to do something big.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna do the combo plus health route.
I think that's
That's
a
a good
good
idea.
option, frankly. Like, I really do.
That's
3
definitely a
health
good
on
idea.
top of that. Yeah, absolutely. Because
So
the
they kinda
majority of
maximize
them generally are not going to be maybe 10 or 12. You know, but anything more than 10 is honestly in your favor, in my opinion.
How much is it to bump up the combo?
I don't think you can bump it up.
Yeah, you have to actually make a new one. And combos are 1 power point apiece, so it's basically 4 XP per maneuver,
Mhm.
and an additional 4 XP for going to make it a dizzy.
Problem is, this gives me a big old weakness, but
Yeah, got it.
we can exploit it.
Yeah, I can't decide right now. I'm on the fence of Stamina 6 and then some extra, like, fill-in stuff. But, I don't know. I know it'll be hard to dizzy on a 6 stamina, but...
So, Davey, are you done with what it is you're looking for? Or
That's gonna take a whole month to look over. That's not.
Yeah, I can't decide right now, unfortunately,
not
either.
right now.
Okay.
Not
I
right
can't.
now.
I have to be very...
Well, keep in mind
Strategic.
you will have to have it decided by next game.
Yes. I will.
What is it for to breaking into stuff and such?
That's larceny /
larceny.
security.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
3 points for your initial dot, and then
Okay, because
Times 2 after
2
that.
times your current rating after that. Yeah.
Okay, I already have security. I was just wanting to make sure because I didn't know if I needed to pick up larceny.
No.
Well,
Larceny
I
and
have
security
it
are
the
essentially
same thing. Yeah, I have it as the same.
Yeah, because I have security, so I wasn't 100% sure.
Okay.
So, do you guys think I should go for stamina 6?
What was your other thought? Did you have any, or-
Honestly, I didn't.
Well, then.
I was either gonna increase my max out my willpower, max out my health, because I have 1 dot on each left to get. Health will cost me 20 points to get that last dot.
Mhm.
And willpower would cost me 10 to get that last dot.
Well, if you're a willpower 9, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it is, but I have a lot of willpower heavy maneuvers, so
you
that's
do,
why.
actually.
I don't know. I have no idea at this point.
Well, you do have a lot of health already. You have almost max willpower. maxed kick,
Hmm.
and you
Close in athletics and stuff. I just don't have any punch or really any focus, but I don't have any maneuvers that require focus.
Right.
I thought punch was your thing, your attack.
No, kick.
Oh, yeah.
100% kick.
I thought you were punch and Colin was kick.
I'm Muay
She
Thai.
has-
Yep, she's
Cuckoo
totally
for
Muay
punch.
Thai. So her thing, like she has elbow smash, but no, her thing is almost all kick and kind of grab, like the knee bash and whatnot.
Hmm. Oh, I could increase my
So
grab. for
tiger
knee
knee,
basher.
flying thrust kick,
Yeah.
lightning leg.
You know, so maybe I should increase my grab. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
So if you have 4 points, let me see if it's on these lists.
I have 40
Um,
points.
Holy crap.
I've been banking it.
Well, if you want to learn from me, I can teach you punch defense or kick defense for grappling
Kick
defense.
defense would be great. Actually,
I have all the defenses, so
I actually, kick defense actually is going to be great because I have a high kick. I have a 3 block.
well,
Is there anything in particular that I need for that?
I think no, it's a block maneuver.
I think you just need like a block of 2.
But I mean, that's where I can like abort to block and do a kick block, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, block of 2. It's 1 point.
Oh, for kick
1 power
defense?
point. Yeah.
Yep.
So 4 points of XP.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So punch and kick defense, both 4 points apiece.
Okay. Punch and kick defense? I was just going to go for kick defense. So, okay.
Well, I mean, it just depends on what they're. Well, so here's the thing: is that they activate automatically when you block. So I can block a punch or a kick either way. I just throw a block, and these come into play. They're like block additives.
Is there a separate point cost for them, or is it just in general?
Well, 1 power point for punch defense and 1 for
And
kick.
1 for block. Okay, so 8 XP for
You get both
punch
of them.
and kick defense.
Yeah, they're separate moves, but they give you. So when you soak, if you have these things and you block, your soak becomes stamina plus your block plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah. If
so stamina,
Connor-
stamina 5 plus block, that brings me to 8 plus what?
4.
Plus 4. Holy
Ag-
shit! I have
Against
myself
that
to 12.
against that particular maneuver. So if it's a punch, then that.
So punch would be less than. Okay. Oh gosh, that's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I've been sleeping on block.
No shit. Me too.
No, I've got punch, kick, and grapple defense. I've got Makawara. Like,
Okay,
that's
so
the
I'm
thing is,
definitely
like,
gonna get kick defense. And that's gonna cost me. You said 4 XP, right?
4 points. Yep.
That's
John doesn't have a lot of like these flashy offensive moves because I got the defense.
so.
Yep.
It's
He
your,
is turtling up.
So just to clarify, so kick defense is your kick plus your stamina
No,
plus
No,
4.
it's not your kick. No.
It's your stamina plus your block plus 4.
Oh, sorry. Stamina. Okay.
Yeah, you being a good kicker doesn't help you in this case.
Oh, dang it. Stamina. Okay, so 5.
I mean, they're
plus
they're absolutely good to
kick,
have, but yeah.
Which is 5 plus 4.
Like you'd rather do damage in a round, but if you can't, if you got to abort to block,
Oh,
you know.
shit. I mean, that's
so a
14
lot.
soak on that.
How? I thought you had a 5 and a 3.
Well, you said stamina 5, or sorry, stamina is a 5.
Okay.
My kick is a 5.
No, not kick. Stamina plus
Yeah,
block.
you
plus
don't
4.
you don't add
Oh,
your kick.
block. Sorry, 3. Sorry, plus 3. Excuse me.
Yep. You're fine.
So 8 plus 4 is 12. You have a 12 soak.
I mean, that's
When
pretty
blocking
good.
kicks. Yep.
Plus 4
So
equals.
looking at this, and I want to make sure that I've been doing it the right way. I might have been kind of screwing myself over. But Flaming Fist,
Mhm.
add the damage modifier below to any basic punch maneuver, yada, 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 yada. right? There's nothing else. Just must have like a basic punch maneuver. So I use either jab, strong, or fierce. And it just says damage +3. So that does not matter what my flaming or focus or anything else like that. It's just
That is
damage
correct.
+3.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that
but now-
particular maneuver is adding 3 damage on top of any basic punch maneuver you do.
Right. Now, Fire Strike, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one, it just says a long gout of flame extends in the elemental's hand, setting ablaze anything in its path, blah, blah, blah. It can shoot from their hands or any other part. It extends in a straight line from the fighter. And it just says cost 1 chi, speed -1, damage +3. So
Correct.
that is going to be a intelligence plus focus
Plus damage
3.
modifier. Yes.
Okay, so that's the one that I want to make sure that I
Correct.
okay. So flaming Fire Strike. So that is 4, 7, 10.
Okay. So anybody got any other questions?
Okay. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and do stamina 6.
Okay.
That's 6 times your current rating. That's 30 XP. And kick defense, which is
Okay.
4.
Mhm.
So I have 6 XP left, and I'm saving that, I guess, currently because I don't have really anything else.
You could get punch
Kind of-
defense.
12.
Oh shit! Well, I don't have a wanted punch.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, sure. I'll get.
It's a
You need a
block
block of
defense.
2.
Yeah,
That's all you
so
need
long-
is a
yeah,
block
so
of
long
2.
as you have
don't
a
need
block
punch.
of 2, you can
Oh
pick it
yeah,
up.
I have block of 3. So okay,
Yeah.
sure.
If you go look in the moves, there's an entire section for block specific maneuvers.
Yeah, that you don't need any other techniques to.
Okay,
Right,
so
to
I'll
do
have
that,
1
yeah.
XP left.
Yep, there you go.
All right, so that's my deal.
when you Rachel, you're going to need to keep in mind if somebody is trying to punch or kick you, you can, instead of abort to block, it's abort to punch defense or abort to kick defense, and you've got that added bonus to blocking.
Okay. You'll have to remind me of that because I'm not accustomed to that in general. So, yeah, I'll try to remember. But
Yep, that's fine.
sweet. Yeah, that's all my XP except 1.
There you go.
All right, so let me put some notes in here.
Beefing up some defense. So
Minus
and
30.
Davey, you're
Wow.
still deciding.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
It's gonna be a year and a half. So
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I know the tournament's next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a year and a half.
Mhm.
Sometime
go on
next
like
year,
a
it's gonna be like,
side
I got it.
quest.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah. Over Christmas.
I'm not sure what to take because I got like 3 left from what I can tell because I took another point block.
Okay.
Chi, buy more chi.
So I have 2 block now. I have another point in health.
Okay. Good.
I have 3 points left. I'm just not sure what to put in it.
Oh, I have 2 XP left.
You can hold on to it or put it into a new skill or something. I mean, either way, it's fine.
What's your willpower at?
Cool.
My willpower.
I just sent you mine, and since this is what we're kind of finishing off doing, I'm assuming there's no more gameplay.
No, yeah, we're gonna wrap up here tonight.
My willpower is 6.
Okay. I will say sayonara for the night. Heck yeah, we're on the top of a Tibetan mountain, freezing our various
hang
body
on to
parts
that.
off, and I just gained 2 points in techniques and a point in my mental attributes. Yay. All right. Peace out.
Okay.
Night, Derek.
So
Have a good
that
night,
is
y'all.
where that's what we're going to call it here for tonight. Then next game is when you guys are infiltrating House Stroheim
Oh God.
and acting as the staff before you throw the gauntlet down.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
And-
this is
and
the
make your
first
challenge.
game I've ever had, any Street Fighter in general, where I've had a stamina of 6.
It's nice.
I hope it works in my favor.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
it-
30
it's nice.
points
It actually
of
helps
XP.
when you have to have like someone comes at you and you.
You know, I'll never be dizzy. I'll guarantee you that.
Oh, I mean, if you get hit with a dizzy combo, it's still possible. It's just
It's
that much harder.
still possible, but it's very much so difficult.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think Khan had. I know Khan had 666, and I think he had Dragon Punch. So-
No, I looked at it, I was like, okay, no, unless I ditch cartwheel kick, that's not happening.
I said cartwheel kick's nice because it keeps going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I was
cartwheel,
like,
cartwheel kick is ugly.
yeah, that's why I was like, unless I ditch cartwheel kick, that's not happening because I need to take power uppercut. That was one of the prerequisites.
Power upper.
Oh, what for Dragon Punch?
Yep.
Yep, yeah.
Power upper.
Yarp.
Okay, so our next game then is going to be on the 17th. So be sure to tune in then. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us, and we will catch you again next time. Good night, guys.
Night.
Right.